Mm. No. Why did... Okay. What's up, Lava Jacob? How's it going? What's up, Hugo? What's up, Alex? How was y'all's holiday season? Shit. W the modern age. I've been bumping the Strokes in like the last month or so. My fucking journey to the Southwest made me crank the Strokes. Chilling on the balcony with some birthday cake. Is it your birthday? If it's your birthday, happy birthday. What's up, Noah? It's your birthday a couple days ago. Happy belated birthday. Ow. I figured I had to do one stream before I go out of town again. Fucking tomorrow. I've just been too busy the last couple days and tired. What would I have a rough take on? I don't ever have rough takes. My takes are always right, so I don't see what the problem would be. My end of the year list. I do have to come up with an end of the year list. Although the year is not over, so I'm not gonna do that yet. Who knows, man? Maybe Kendrick Lamar will drop an album tomorrow. Did I see that Lana Del Rey is dropping an album in January? I did not, but you know, I guess I will. Do we know when in January? See if we can find out when in January this is happening. Yes, for your music, I am human. No date? This seems a little... That's odd to not have a date considering January is in like 3 days. Scheduled for release at the end of January 2026. Well, oh. I might be, I don't... I know at some point near the end of 2026, end of January 2026, I'm gonna be in DC because I never stop traveling for some reason when it gets cold. Um, if it comes out on a day that I am not in DC, then I will do everything I can to do a day of reaction to the new Lana Del Rey. How cold is it over there? It is currently 37 degrees where I am. Although it feels like it's... My phone says it feels like it's 21, which is a crazy, crazy difference. So, for all intents and purposes, I guess it's 21 out. Even though I don't know how there's a 16 degree separation. 21. Damn. I don't know why I looked outside. It's too dark to see it. I don't know what I was gonna see. Like, I was gonna see coldness. Anyway. Nice to see you reacting to the third best Beatles album. You know that it's not. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see after this reaction. We'll see where it falls. It could be. Could be the best one. Maybe it's the best one. What made me want to react to this album in particular? Well, there's not a lot of Beatles albums left to do that I actually care about. Like, I don't give a shit about any of, like, the first 4 Beatles albums, really. There's only, like, before Help, there is no Beatles song that I care about. Certainly no album that I care about. So yeah, this is, like, one of the last ones that I actually care about. I'll probably do Let It Be at some point. But yeah, I mean, we did Abbey Road, we did the White Album, I did Revolver. This seemed like the next step. I'll probably do Rubber Soul at some point. We should have been listening to that new AI-generated Mersbo album with the big bird on the cover. No. There is something in my eye, and I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my gosh. Maybe All You Need Is Love will make me cry, and then and then it'll clear out my eye. But this is driving me nuts. Oh my lord. No, I'm not reacting to AI albums. It's not happening. Alright, we could probably start this. Okay. Magical Mystery Tour by the Beatles. 1967 release. Kind of just released as like an EP. I mean, I don't know how accurate this write-up right here is. Says it was released in England as a double EP, which is like the dumbest fucking term I've ever heard in my life. Just call it an album. What the fuck? A double EP. Okay. And released in the US as a full album. I consider it an album because it's easier and I want to. And I don't really care if it's not, to be honest with you. It's also like a soundtrack to something. I guess probably some movie called Magical Mystery Tour. If I had to guess. I haven't seen it. But yeah, it came out, I think this came out right after Sgt. Pepper. And like right before, or in between Sgt. Pepper and the White Album. If I remember that correctly. Yeah. Really, really bad album cover. Like, what in the hell? What the fuck is this? What happened here? I don't know what happened with this cover. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. it kind of hurts to look at, to be honest. There's way too much going on. But yeah, um, Beatles album. I think you'll probably know the drill here. Yeah, the gang's all here. Let's see. I will put this over Sergeant Pepper by a little bit. I guess we'll find out. Would have preferred bringing it all back home reaction, honestly. I'm sure you would have, and I promise you, in 2026, I will do a reaction to Bringing It All Back Home by Bob Dylan in that year. When? Couldn't tell you, but it will be in that year. I promise you. Let's see. 7 other Sharks Have Better Mixes if you wanted to listen to those instead. They're on the 2023 Blue album. I don't know what the hell that even means. What does that mean? 2023 Blue album? This? I mean, I don't know if that came out. I don't know what. There's only one version on here, so. I think I'll be fine with this version. First 5 songs are the album. After that, it's a collection of singles. Which is just call it an album. I don't. Why do we have to get so complicated with what it is? It's just like just call it an album. Who cares what they intentionally or wanted to do? To be honest. All the 2009 mixes are terrible. Well, I've definitely heard these songs before, and I don't think the mixes have been terrible. I think we'll be fine. The cover is so dumb, but it's great. It's awful. Oh my gosh. Blue album compilation 67 to 70. I think we're gonna be fine with these songs. I don't need to go digging for that. Okay. Magical Mystery Tour. Let's kick it off with fucking Magical Mystery Tour as I forget to turn up the volume. Alright. Let's do it. Title track. Turn off. Shuffle. Title track. Do we actually care about the... Oh my gosh. Do you really want me to go searching for this fucking mix? Oh my lord. What fucking... This fucking thing? I'm not gonna go searching through the order to make sure I have the order right. If it's not in order, I'm not doing it. I don't care. This is out of order like crazy. I am not searching through this to make sure I have the fucking order right, okay? That's not happening. I didn't even see the title track. Hold on. Let me hear this unbelievably great mix. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. I can hear everything. It's fine. I'm gonna kill y'all. I have to look up the fucking track list for this fucking album. I have to hear y'all bitch and moan the entire fucking time that I'm doing this. And it's not the best mix. So now I have to listen to it and just scroll through this fucking thing to find the right order of the song. I don't know why they put these songs out of order. I'm so glad that it's so much better and way more inconvenient. I don't even think the vocals are as well mixed. The vocals are quieter. Why is one of the genre tags to this album television music? What does that even mean? Television music? You know, I find it very odd that the Beatles have released, like, or maybe, I guess, Paul McCartney has released a million new remasters and remixes of these songs and albums, but apparently their production was absolutely incredible when it came out. It's totally above any criticism. I don't know why he's remixed it 40 fucking times, but yes, their production was unbelievable. Alright, that's the title track. Which is, I mean, it's basically just like another version of the opener off of Sgt. Pepper. But I probably like this one more. I don't know, it feels more fun, I guess. It's catchier. Yeah, it's a good intro to the album. They did put a lot into these strange intro tracks for some reason. It's weird that they would write this for like for something that's like almost considered an EP. That they would feel the need to get this like theatrical with it, but whatever. Yeah, it's good. I will give title track an 8. There's not a ton going on lyrically here, considering they're just introducing you to the album, but it's still a fun song. 8 out of 10. Let's see. I love how some of the people in here think that the other mix was still better, but okay, I'm not changing back again. So, 7 out of 10, just a rehash of the Sergeant Pepper's opening. Yeah, but it's kind of better than the Sergeant Pepper's opening. Overboard on the Whimsy, solid 6.5. I don't really think we went overboard on the Whimsy. Nah, I think it's fine. Cool intro, 8. Tracks 3, 4, 5, and 10 don't have new mixes. Okay, why would he? Whatever. 8 to an 8.5. Humanity, the life and death of we, shouting life. Okay. 8 to an 8.5. 8 to an 8.5. 7.5. The Whimsy is strong with this one. I mean, yeah, they were certainly in their whimsical era, which kind of faded out with the White Album. The White Album and Abbey Road. Those albums are not nearly as like whimsical, I guess. I mean, the White Album certainly has moments, but not like this. The song was used in the Minecraft movie trailer. I'm pretty sure this song was used in like the last Indiana Jones movie, which was a weird thing to hear. Super Pony gives it an 8.5. I'm so sorry I did not read your comment. Sometimes I don't see them. I apologize. Alright, next up we have The Fool on the Hill.
Day after day, alone.
See, the piano sounds further away now.
The man with the foolish grin is keeping perfectly still. But nobody wants to know him. They can see that he's just a fool. And he never gives an answer. But the fool on the hill sees the sun.
One of these songs really needs to make me cry so that the shit in my eye will get out.
See the world spinning round. Well on the way, head in a cloud.
Okay, I didn't even know there was another mix of this album. Didn't even know it existed. So, I didn't even say that I preferred the 2009 mix. It's just something that I noticed, that the piano sounds further away. What instrument is that?
And nobody seems to like him. You can tell what he wants to do. And he never shows his feelings, but the fool on the hill
Recorder, probably.
sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head.
Okay, I understand y'all do not like the 2009 mix when I was in 2009 mix. That is an all-time whistle along to the song part.
They don't like him, the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round.
Not easy to make a recorder sound not annoying as fuck in a song. It's doable, but it's not easy. It's so close to sounding stupid. Alright, that is The Fool on the Hill. Banger. Very cool song. Um, it sounds, I mean, Paul's obviously singing, I think. um, that was Paul singing, right? I'm not going insane. That was Paul singing. It didn't sound like John to me. I'm not amazing at differentiating them. Okay. A little more outside of the wheelhouse for Paul, a song that Paul is singing. A little more psychedelic, which is fun. So it was done well. Very catchy. They used a recorder well, which is not an easy thing to do. Very fun to whistle along to those recorder parts, I've always found. Just a good song to sing along to, honestly. I mean, you could say that about almost every Beatles song, at least the good ones. Yeah. Cool lyrics, too. I like the lyrics a lot here. Very good. Good melody writing. Very bright. Very bright album, honestly, but especially, like, these first couple songs. Very bright, which is fun. I will go with an 8.5 for The Fool on the Hill. Let's see. Noah, are you giving Fool on the Hill a 10 out of 10? 10 from Great Scott. 9.5 from Super Pony. 9 to a 9.5 from Hagen-Dazs. Oh, a 9 from Noah. Okay. 8.5 from Hugo. 8.5 from Jackus. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm very sorry. Alrighty. Next up we have Flying. Did he remix Flying? No, Flying is not on here. Okay. I only get to bounce back and forth between these fucking things. 9 from Vertigo. 7 from Midnight Winds. What's up, Eep? You missed Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? Well, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is not on this album, so it wasn't an option. I do not see Flying on here. The next 3 are on the other version. That's great. This is fun. I'm so glad I did this. Okay, Flying with apparently the worst mix ever known to mankind in the history of the universe. I didn't give my rating? Yes, I did. I gave Fool on the Hill an 8.5. This is the only Beatles song where each member has a writing credit. Oh, I didn't... I really felt the need to put Richard Starkey on there. Okay. This almost sounds like it would be in like a video game. No Ringo slander. Who? I wasn't slandering Ringo. I just didn't expect to see his legal name. You're the Walrus? Vertigo? No, I did not know that. That's crazy. That's an odd ending to that song. Because, like, the whole first half, they're, like, doing a thing. And then they just kind of stop. And then just, like, fade it out. It's like, you could have done something there. I do like I do enjoy the first half of it. The first half, that's kind of a vibe. It's kind of a nice vibe. It's pretty chill. I don't really know what their game plan was for it. I don't. Why we would need an interlude on the third song? It's not like the first two songs are long or anything. I don't know, but I mean, it's not a bad instrumental if you want to call that an instrumental. I know they were singing, but they weren't really saying words. I don't know. It had a vibe to it. I don't dislike it. I can throw that at like a 7. 6 from Hagendal. The Walrus was Paul Avenue for Glass Onion. Well, he did make the claim that he is the Walrus, so who am I to judge who the Walrus is? 7 from Super Pony. 7 from Jackass. Is this thoroughly instrumental? Would you count Revolution 9 as an instrumental? I don't know. 6 from Midnight Winds, 6.5 from Hugo, 6.5 from Vertigo. Alrighty, what I give it, a 7? That seems fair. Maybe a 6.5 to a 7. Next up, we have Blue Jay Way. It's a sound collage, not a song. Okay, great. I'll just do a quick little spoiler. This song fucks so hard. I love this song. That shit is so smooth while also being like so psychedelic. It's like eerie pop music. I love it. I love when people make eerie music. Cryptic ass lyrics. I'm so fucking here for it. Love those strings. I love that. That's so sick. Is that a cello? My guess is that's a cello. What did I rate Fool on the Hill? I gave Fool on the Hill an 8.5. The vocal filters work so well. Okay, that is Blue Jay Way. Let me just start off by saying, like, there is so many things about that song that have no business working, but totally do. Like, can you imagine pitching that song? Like, you have, at least in my opinion, I mean, Paul McCartney is one of the greatest singers of all time. John Lennon is an incredible singer too. George Harrison is absolutely no slouch vocally, and I mean it's his song, so they usually sing the songs that they wrote. George Harrison is a great singer. What, like, how many pop songs have cellos in them? How many Beatles songs are like eerie and cryptic? Like, how do you pitch this song? If you're George Harrison, I mean, yeah, you're a member of the Beatles, you can do whatever you want. But, like, the pitch of this song would be so weird. Like, I'm gonna write a really eerie, psychedelic pop song with a cello, which nobody fucking does, and no other, like, strings or anything to go along with it. And I'm also gonna just drown my voice in vocal effects and have the song kind of be mostly a chorus. You'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Why? Just sing it normally. You're a great singer. Why do you want one cello in the song? I mean, or whatever fucking instrument it is. I don't care what instrument it is. It sounds great. Like, and why are you writing this really eerie fucking pop song with like super, that's also like super psychedelic? Why would you do that? But he did it, and I think it's one of the Beatles' most like underrated songs, if you want to call a Beatles song underrated. I love Blue Jay Way. I love the lyrics. I love how just weird and cryptic they are. I love the chorus, especially the melody. I mean, the melody through the whole thing is great, but especially the melody on the chorus is fantastic. The vocal effects, for some reason, totally work. They kind of create a lot of the eeriness of the song. I love the cello. I think it's, or whatever instrument that is. If it's not a cello, I don't care what instrument it is. It's one of, like, the best uses of that instrument that I've ever heard in a song. Yeah. Blue Jay Way is amazing. I'm going to give it a 9.5. I love Blue Jay Way. 9, typical George W. Super Pony. George is a very talented songwriter. 8.5 to a 9. Haagen-Dazs. This is the song that made you realize that this is your favorite Beatles album. Love it to death. 10 from Jackass. 9.5 from Not Him. 7.5 from Noah. Okay, fucking hater. Big fan of eerie stuff like this as well. It flows so damn smooth. Yes, it does. 9 to a 9.5 from Hugo. 9.5 to a 10 from I'm Not Him. It's a Serinda? Okay. Amazing use of a Serinda, if it's a Serinda. Great job. Let's see. You're not buying the Blue Jay Way propaganda. That song fucking slaps. Alright, next up we have Your Mother Should Know.
So get up and dance to a song that was a hit before your mother was born. Though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Your
Got 30 people in here. What's going on, fellas? What's everybody doing? How much does this feel like a Paul song? I mean, come on. Interesting that they chose to just switch which side they're singing in all of a sudden. It started on the left channel, so what was it? It started on the left channel, now it's in the right channel. That's a choice. Now we're in both channels. Some odd choices. There's not a lot going on here lyrically. Okay, sometimes you gotta reel in Paul a little bit. Because, I mean, where did that even go? Like, nothing really happened. That didn't really go anywhere or really do anything. He kind of ran out of a song about halfway through, and then was just like, just rock with the chorus, I guess. I mean, it's not poorly written, it's just kind of uneventful. I mean, the melody's alright. It does sound, I mean, it's very Paul McCartney, maybe a little too Paul-esque. Certainly not Paul McCartney's best effort. It's alright, but I'm certainly not like bumping Your Mother Should Know. I'd probably give that like a 6.5. I think that's fair. I just know John wanted to die recording this in the studio. Well, I wonder if they were ever like... I wonder if any of them were ever like, dude, we're not putting this on the album. Like, this is just not good. Like, don't even bother finishing this because it's not good. I don't know. I don't know if there was any filter between them of like, this is not good. Don't put this on the album. 10 from Great Scott for 3. Okay. John couldn't stand Paul's granny songs. Well, they're not his best efforts. 7 from Noah. 8 from Super Pony. 6.5 to a 7 from I'm Not Him. I suppose it's kind of catchy. Despicable Me Ass Piano. Yeah. 7.5 to an 8 from Haagen-Dazs. 7.5 to an 8 from Jackass. 6.5 to a 7 from Hugo. Alrighty. Next up we have I Am the Walrus. A bit of a iconic Beatles song. Pretty rad intro. I'm not gonna. That intro is great. gosh. You're right. I did forget about that. I was barely thinking about it in the first place. Where's it? Fucking... No. Have to listen to the 2023 mix. Absolutely.
T-shirt, stupid bloody Tuesday, man. You've been a naughty boy, you let your face grow long. I am the Eggman. They are the Eggmen. I am the walrus.
What the fuck is this song?
Mr. City policeman sitting pretty little policeman in a row. See how they fly like Lucy in the sky. See how they run. I'm crying.
How did they come up with this? Or how did John come up with this? I cannot imagine the rest of them were super involved.
Yellow man of custard. Dripping from a dead dog's eye.
Kid A lyrics. Kid A battle track lyrics.
Boy, you've been a naughty girl, you let your knickers down. I am the Eggman.
He's the Eggman.
They are the Eggmen. I am the walrus. Cuckoo-cuckoo.
I do kind of wish he didn't say fucking cuckoo-cuckoo. It's just the dumbest thing to say.
Sitting in an English garden, waiting for the sun.
If Sid Barrett wrote these lyrics, I'd hate him. Did I hate on Sid Barrett's lyrics? I don't like his instrumentals or production.
Expert joking smokers, don't you think the Joker laughs at you? See how they smile like pigs in a sty, see how this night I'm crying. Semolina Pilchard, climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Elementary penguins singing Hare Krishna, man, you should have seen them kicking Edgar Allan Poe.
I don't think much of Sid Barrett as a songwriter, but as a lyricist, he's fine. He's an alright singer. I wonder if this part of the song was like the beginning point that would lead to Revolution 9. It has to be. This has to be the beginning point of Revolution 9. It had to come from here. Okay, that is I Am the Walrus. One of the most bizarre Beatles songs ever. The only, honestly, the only complaint I have about it is, I mean, why does he say, like, Cuckoo Cuckoo is such a, I can't even say that and not feel stupid. I just, anything else, man. Just say, like, anything else there. Why does he say that? All the, like, every decision that went into making the song is weird, but, I mean, this is pretty much like prime John Lennon right here. So pretty much anything he did was gonna be there was gonna be something interesting about it, and I mean he puts a great melody into all this weirdness. I don't have any idea what to make of the lyrics, but they're cool. I mean I don't dislike them. He manages to just keep it all very controlled, I guess, a controlled chaos, if you will, or just controlled weirdness. Nothing, for some reason, nothing really feels out of place. And he just knows how to write melodies that work together and knows how to structure stuff. So he pulls it off. I think he pulls it off very, very well. I'll probably give I Am the Walrus probably like a 9. I'll probably give it a 9. I think that's fair. Let's see. Uh, 10 from Jackass. I think a 10 from I'm Not Him. 10 from Super Pony. A lot of 10s, my goodness. 9.5 to a 10 from Haagen-Dazs. Oh, 9 to a 9.5 from Noah. 9 to a 9.5 from Hugo. The lyrics were written because John found it funny that teachers were putting so much effort into finding out the meaning of Beatles songs, so he wanted to make the lyrics as confusing as possible. That's a very John Lennon thing to do. Okay, I don't even know what song is next. What song is next? Hello, Goodbye. Okay, Hello, Goodbye is next.
You say yes,
Never prepared for that. Always so
you
loud.
say stop, and I say go, go, go.
Lennonese.
Oh no, you say goodbye, and I say hello.
Yeah, Paul.
Hello, hello.
You got something else to say on here, or is it just that?
Why you say goodbye, I say hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. I say hi, you say no, you say why, and I say I don't know.
Good drum groove.
Oh no, you say goodbye, and I say hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello.
could just cut it. Could have just cut it right there. I barely remember. I really don't remember this part at all. Okay. Didn't need any of this part. This all could have been cut. I don't know why. See, sometimes we have to reel in Paul McCartney. Because why? Why do we need that outro? Okay. I will say this song has a good melody. Or at least, I mean, I guess the chorus has a good melody. I mean, but just like, dude, write other fucking lyrics. The melody's not good enough to be repeated that many times. With lyrics that are just like, I don't know, a 4-year-old could have written this song lyrically. So I don't need that for like 2.5 minutes of just that chorus being repeated like 15 times. It is too repetitive. There's like it feels like there's 10 lyrics on this entire song. Honestly, I'm sure there's like 50 or something, but it feels like there's 10 total words in the song, and then he just repeats them like 30 times. Didn't need the outro at all. Could have just cut it off right before that. The outro was just dumb. I don't think this song is awful. I think it's just kind of whatever. I'll probably give it like a 5.5 to a 6, I guess. I just don't. It's all chorus, and the chorus is not like incredible. This is like Paul McCartney's version of Blue Jay Way, but not like good Paul McCartney, just like overly indulgent Paul McCartney. Stop nitpicking, but you couldn't do better. I didn't claim to be able to do better. Let's see. 8.5 from Super Pony. People need to lighten up and have fun. I mean, there's certainly fun elements to it. It's a little too repetitive. 6.5 from I'm Not Him. 8.5 to a 9 from Jackass. 9 from Hagendall. 3.5 from Noah. This song is no substance baby music, and the instrumental switch at the end fills me with obla-dee, obla-da amounts of rage. No Nirvana comparisons? Was there did somebody make a Nirvana comparison? No Fantano. Bottom 10 Beatles song for me. That might be a bit much. I'd rather listen to this than like most of the songs on their first 4 albums. Let's see. 4.5 to a 5.5 from Hugo. I guess that's fine. I don't have to claim I already sound like I could, right? I sound like... Are you saying I sound like I believe I could write a better song than Hello Goodbye? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I don't know. I've never tried to write a song. How the hell would I know? It's just too repetitive. The Beatles are not above criticism, people. I can criticize anything. Nothing is above criticism. Alright. Hop in the studio. I don't really have a studio. Let's see. Oh, is Strawberry Fields Forever next? Okay. Is Strawberry Fields on here? Yes, it is. Do we want this one? Or, I mean, what fucking Strawberry Fields Forever mix do I have to? Because this is not 2023. What's up, DHD? ...2015 mix? What the hell is it? Giles Martin mix? I have never heard this. I haven't heard any of this. So this will be an interesting reaction to a new mix of Strawberry Fields Forever for me. George Martin's son. Okay. Wow, that sounds crazy different.
Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Strawberry Fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about.
Do we want to stay with this mix? Are we content with this mix?
Living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstanding all you see. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. It doesn't matter much to me. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Strawberry Fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry Fields forever. No one I think is in my tree. I mean, it must be high or low. That is, you can't, tune in, but it's alright. That is, I think it's not too bad. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Strawberry Fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry Fields forever. Always know, sometimes think it's me, but I know when it's a dream. I think I know, yes, but it's all wrong. That is, I think I disagree. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Strawberry Fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry Fields forever. Strawberry Fields forever. Strawberry
Are we ready? Oh my goodness. Strawberry Fields Forever. Oh, wow. I mean, that's some pretty peak John Lennon right there, honestly. And apparently McCartney too. Damn. I don't really like. Outside of just saying that every decision that they made was like perfect, like I don't really know what else to say. It's flawless melody writing. The instrumental is it's odd, but it works so perfectly. I mean, it feels incredibly natural, even considering that it's like pretty odd. I mean, the drumming is really bizarre. At least it sounds bizarre to me. I don't know. I'm totally talking out of my ass here, but whatever. I mean, you'd be pretty hard pressed to write a better pop song than that, or pop rock song, or whatever. Like, everything is just so perfectly written. The lyrics are amazing. Lennon's vocals are perfect. It is a flawless, like, psychedelic pop song. I would just call that a psychedelic pop song. I guess you could call it psychedelic pop rock, but amazing chorus. I don't have a negative thing to say. Strawberry Fields Forever is one of the most perfectly creative songs of all time, really. And it's one of the, I would say it's either the second or third best Beatles song. Um, yeah, I mean it's one of my favorite pop songs ever made. I'm definitely feeling a 10 on Strawberry Fields Forever. Let's see. I don't think I've seen anybody give it something besides a 10, which means that somebody will because I said that, which I apologize for that. It is the best Beatles song. It's maybe number 2. I don't think it's the best Beatles song. I don't. I think there is one that stands above the rest as like definitely the best Beatles song. I'm just seeing 10s as far as the eye can see. Top 30 song of all time from Noah. Dear Lord, what a 10 from Hugo. Top 5 favorite song of all time, Super Pony. Psychedelic songs is what makes Lennon the best Beatle. I agree. Lennon is the best Beatle. It's in the Lennon top 3 with Tomorrow Never Knows and I'm Only Sleeping. You think it's better than A Day in the Life? Well, it's not better than A Day in the Life. Well, I don't think anybody actually gave anything besides a 10, which is crazy. Doesn't happen very often, but alright. 10 out of 10 for Strawberry Fields Forever. Alright. We have Penny Lane. Do we just want to do this mix, or are we going to bitch about this mix? Is this one fine? It's 2017, not 2023. Remarkable how many mixes and remasters there are of this. You said shit about people who would give it less than a 10. I don't really know what that meant, but okay. Alright, Penny Lane.
Penny Lane, there is a barber showing photographs of every head he's had the pleasure to know, and all the people that come and go stop and say hello. On the corner is a banker with a motor car, the little children laughing him behind his back, and the banker never wears a mask in the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane.
to clean machine. That's nice.
Penny Lane is in my ear and in my eye. For a fish and finger pies in summer. Meanwhile, back behind the shelter in the middle of the roundabout, a pretty nurse is selling poppies from a tray. And though she feels as if she's in a play, she is anyway. In Penny Lane, the barber shaves another customer. We see the banker sitting waiting for a train. And then the fireman rushes in from the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies, I sit and meanwhile back. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies, Penny Lane.
Alright. That is Penny Lane. All things considered, I mean, that's probably the best Paul song on this album. Probably. Either that or Fool on the Hill. Very catchy, which, I mean, Paul can pretty much do that in his sleep. I mean, I think the lyrics are kind of endearing a little bit. The melodies are nice. The lyrics are they're just kind of nice. Kind of happy little lyrics. But yeah, certainly an upgrade over some other Paul songs that have been on this album for sure. I will probably give Penny Lane like an 8.5 to a 9. Let's see. 9 from DHC Bling. Also, DHC Bling, I have been crazy out of town recently, which is probably why I didn't see your email, but I will look for your email. 7 from Super Pony, 9.5 from I'm Not Him. 9 from A Beatle Lad. 9, I Can't Hate on It, from Hagendal. 0, You Know Miles Better, from Tux L Games. 8 to an 8.5 from Noah. Solid jolly tune. It is a little jolly. Jolly and silly feel good song, and I love it for that. 9 and 9.5 from Jackus. I have not found it yet, DHC Bling, but I will continue to look. Can you let me know when you sent it to me? Because I get a shit ton of emails. No new mix for Baby You're a Rich Man. Wonderful. Great. This isn't a stupid way to listen to an album at all. Alright, we are in the last 2 songs. We have Baby You're a Rich Man and All You Need Is Love. Baby You're a Rich Man. Whatever instrument that is in the left channel, nah. No.
Have you traveled
Is it an appealing noise? It sounds like if a kazoo was electric. Take of that what you will. But that's my statement. I'm sticking with it. Okay, that is Baby You're a Rich Man. I mean, outside of that little thing that kind of sounded like a fly buzzing in my ear, that's a solid song. It's pretty good. I think it's decently written. Chorus is solid. Don't really have a ton of things to complain about there. I don't think it's nearly as like creative of a song as, I mean, few songs are as creative as Strawberry Fields Forever, but I feel like it's probably, I mean, there's like the Strawberry Fields tier, then there's the other great songs in the album, and then like a little bit under that, I would say, is like Baby You're a Rich Man. It's probably like I'll probably give it like a 7.5. Let's see. The happiest song dedicated to a man who recently committed suicide. Oh, that's nice. 9 from Super Pony. 6.5 from I'm Not Him. Very divisive, apparently. 4.5 from Noah. Y'all are all over the place on here. My goodness. What's up, Psy28S, if that's how you pronounce your name. 7.5 from Hagendall. Chorus is solid? Question mark. Was that a question? I liked the chorus, if that was what you're asking. I thought it was decent. 7.5 from DHC Bling. It's solid, but wouldn't come back to it. 7 to 7.5 from Jackass. Verse melody is great. That's the only reason it's not really mid for me. 7.5 from Hugo. 7.5 from Game Boy Cat 05. Enjoyable. Alrighty. And of course we're getting a warning now. Oh, the warning went away. That's nice. Alright. Is this one on the fucking compilation? Is it All You Need Is Love? Yes, it is. Oh, 2015. Whatever. Check my DMs. Okay. I will try to do that for you. Alright, last song on Magical Mystery Tour. All You Need Is Love. Right off the bat, this awful intro. I hate that intro. British ass song.
There's nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game.
I don't like the French national anthem. Well, I am very, very racist, so for legal reasons that was a joke.
Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy.
What is with the track listing here? I have had to bounce back and forth between...
All you need is love.
Hold on.
All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need.
people were complaining about the mix of the regular version of this album, so they're listening to some of these different mixes on this compilation album. There's so much about this album that would foreshadow so much that the Beatles would do in like the next, or the Beatles and their solo stuff after this. So weird they just start singing an older Beatles song right there. Alright, that is All You Need Is Love, and that concludes Magical Mystery Tour by the Beatles. Go back to the regular track list here. Alright, All You Need Is Love. I mean, it's alright. I don't think it's some remarkably special Beatles song. Because it's like basically Lennon's version of Hello Goodbye, where, I mean, it's just like all chorus to me. I get that there's other lyrics and there's verses and stuff, but it's just like the main point is obviously the chorus. And I would just say they kind of ride the chorus a little bit too much. But it's not bad. I'll give it like a 6.5, I guess. Maybe a 7. 6.5 to a 7. Alright, let's see. 9, It Makes You Happy, Sue Me. Well, I'm not gonna sue you. I'm glad it makes you happy. Let's see. 7.5 to an 8 from Hugo. She Loves You, carried. Okay. Feeling a light 8. Shouldn't really like it that much, but I do. Okay. Who cares? The song alone is like a 7, but it works really well as a closer. 9 to a 9.5 from I'm Not Him. Great closer for the album. 8.5 to a 9 from Jackass. 7 from DHC Bling. Let's see. Alright, that was Magical Mystery Tour by the... Oh, it's 7 from Game Boy Cat 05. That is Magical Mystery Tour by the Beatles. One of their odder releases, but in my opinion, one of their better releases. I wouldn't really say my opinion of this album changed too much on this listen. Ranking it in their discography, I still think I would have it at fourth, behind like the White Album, Abbey Road, Revolver, and then Magical Mystery Tour. It does have some of their absolute best songs on it, like Strawberry Fields Forever is obviously one of their best songs of all time. I think Blue Jay Way is underrated. Fool on the Hill is really good. Penny Lane is really good. Title track is good. I Am the Walrus is great. There's a lot of really good stuff here. There's nothing on here that I would say is like bad. I mean, Flying is an okay instrumental. Your Mother Should Know is whatever, but it's not bad. Hello Goodbye is repetitive as hell, but I still wouldn't call it bad. It's not the greatest ending of all time, and it's a little inconsistent. But I do like that there's a lot of risk taking on this album. This is like, I think this album is way more like psychedelic and out there than Sgt. Pepper is. I guess it's probably about as, or it might be a little more psychedelic than Revolver. I don't know. That's a tough call. Yeah, this is probably the most ambitious thing they had done up to this point, and I think it mostly goes over really well. Occasionally it goes over incredibly well. Yeah, I think it's a very good album. Overall, I would probably give it an 8.5 out of 10 for the whole album. And if I'm gonna do a top three, I mean, number one is Strawberry Fields Forever. Number two is Blue Jay Way for me. I fucking love Blue Jay Way. And then probably I Am the Walrus at three, I guess. And I do think that this album is better than Sgt. Pepper. I think this album is handily better than Sgt. Pepper. Like, I don't even really know why it's a debate, honestly. I don't even, it's not even close. Let's see. Top three: Strawberry Fields, I Am the Walrus, Fool on the Hill. It's not bad, but Blue Jay Way should be in there. There are a lot of songs in Sgt. Pepper that are not good, I agree. Mid-modulation. Totally agree. Strawberry Fields 1, 2 Blue Jay Way, 3 I Am the Walrus. You nailed it, Jackus. It is a very easy album to listen to. Even for as weird as some of the parts are, it is still a very easy, very catchy album. I've never really had an issue with the production for the most part. It's like this is like the only Beatles album that doesn't have like a terrible guitar tone. So I'll give it points there. Will I take song requests today? I guess I can. Yeah, I need to eat something. So if you give me a minute to eat, then I would gladly take song requests. One more thing, Sgt. Pepper's more stripped down. These might seem too overproduced. I don't think these are overproduced. Okay, what in God's name was sent to me? What the hell is this? This is gonna be an atrocity. I can just see it. I don't know why you want me to listen to this, Hugo, but okay. This is gonna suck so much. Oh, Lord. Okay. Alright. This was given to me to listen to, for some reason. Called Dare You by NLE Choppa and Imagine Dragons. Jesus. Okay, going from one of the best bands of all time to one of the worst bands of all time, which is a decision, I guess, that we're making right now. There's your... Oh my gosh. I don't want to do this, but okay.
Keeping my foot in it, hating on me, but it made me go harder. Ran up a few wheels, my bank account trim. I promise you, he ain't richer than my daughter. Life was closing in, face to face with sin. All my demons got them in order. Red with
Ew! What the hell? What is wrong with his voice? I mean, he was never a good singer before this, but like, is he even capable of singing anymore? It's called Passion. Okay. Spray what? Don't answer that. This has to be intentional. I mean, what the fuck is that? His voice is just like cutting out because he can't do that. Say what to your face? Say what? Like, his voice, it literally sounds like it's hurting him to sing. I don't even know what we're being threatened with here. Okay, that was awful. Ugh, why did you make me watch that? Oh. Okay. When I say I don't know what happened to his voice, that like sort of implies that I think at one point he was a good singer, which is not true. He's never been a good singer. He's always been a really bad singer. But it genuinely sounds like he has done damage to his vocal cords and like he's losing the ability to like make noises correctly. So that's, I mean, I would stop. I mean, he could stop screaming, which would help, or like get some work done on it, but he should really chill out because that was, I don't know if that was intentional or not. It sounded like it was supposed to be intentional, but am I wrong? Did he not sound like he was like in physical pain trying to sing that? That sounded awful. Yeah, I guess that was a 0 because what the hell? What happened? Jeez. You want concrete halls? Okay, I can do that. Noah, why on earth would you send me that song? You're just mean. It's just rude. Oh my gosh. What godforsaken album is that song on? garbage. I think. Where is it? Ugh. This travesty against nature. Okay. Hold on. I am gonna turn off my camera and mute my mic. I'm gonna leave the audio on, but I need to fucking eat something, so. Okay. That was cool. How as I'm sure most of you know, I enjoy myself some eerie music, and that's pretty much all that was. Um, yeah, that was cool. Um, I'll throw that a 7.5. Oh my lord! And now, since Noah hates me for some reason, I have to listen to fucking Bones. Okay. Here's a fucking train wreck of a song.
Give me some time to think. I'm in the bathroom looking at me. Facing the mirror is all I need. Wait until the Reaper takes my life. Never gonna get me out alive. I will live 1,000,000,000 lives. My patience is waning. Is this entertaining? Our patience is waning. Is this entertaining? Got this feeling, yeah, you know, where I'm losing all control. 'Cause there's magic in my bones. Got this feeling in my soul. Go ahead and throw your stuff. 'Cause there's magic in my bones. Playing with the stick of dynamite. There was never gray and black and white. There was never wrong till there was right.
turning the pages of my life, walking the path so many paced a million times. Drown out the voices in the air, leaving the ones that never cared, picking the pieces up and building to the sky. My patience is waning. Is this entertaining? My patience is waning. Is this entertaining? Got this feeling, yeah, you know that I'm losing all control. Is this magic in my bones? Got this feeling in my soul. My Santa Claus is stone. Is this magic in my bones? There goes my mind. There goes my mind. Don't mind. There goes my mind. Is this magic in my bones?
I hated that. I hated everything about that. That was just awful. Okay, hold on. Let me get re-situated here. Okay, and we're back. Of course, we're feeling a 10, Noah. What else would we be feeling? I mean, as long as you subtract 10 from it, then we're good. Yeah, I'm feeling a fucking 0. That song is awful. That genuinely might be their second worst song. I mean, I don't know if anything could beat Believer, because Believer's like one of the 10 worst songs ever made. But that's pretty good. The I is like one of the stupidest fucking things I've ever heard in my entire life. I hate it so much. Alright, next up we have Satellite by Elliott Smith. The fuck away from those idiots.
All the hands are pointing up midnight. Hear a question mark coming after me. You watch collide. You can't ask what you want to. The satellite. 'Cause the names you drop put eyes in my face. And for all you know, you're the only one who finds it strange when they call it a lover's moon, a satellite. 'Cause it acts just like lovers do, a satellite.
What am I looking for? Is it this? I don't think it's that. Well, why would I know? I don't know who Dax is. Jeez. That's... I mean, I appreciate the effort here, but my problem with Elliott Smith remains that I simply don't like his vocals. I don't think his vocals... First of all, he's too close to his microphone. It just sounds like he's whispering all the time, and I don't really understand why, and I don't really care for it. The rest of it is fine. It's nice. Pretty guitar playing. The melody was fine. There's something about his vocals that just irritates. I can't even look at this fucking screen. What is happening? There's just something about his vocals that kind of are a little off-putting to me. I'll give it like a 6.5. I'm sorry. Okay, next up we have Emily by Joanna Newsom. Which is pretty long.
Set to the sky in a flying spree for the sport of the pharaoh. Little while later, the Pharisees dragged her home through the meadow. Do you remember what they call the...
What version do you want, Noah?
in our window? There is a rusty light on the pines tonight. Some corn wine, Lord Romero. To the bones of the birches and the spires of the churches jutting out from the shadow. The oak and the axe and the old smokestacks and the bale and the barrel.
Oh,
And everything
this one
sloped
looks-
like it was dragged from a rope
Sure.
in
Let's
the
go with this.
mouth of the south.
please correct me if this is not the version that you want.
We've seen those mountains kneeling, felting and gray.
I do have a warning. This may get taken out, but if this does get taken down, I will restart the stream.
Melt away from the snow in the night
Oh, shit. I forgot one. Hold on.
and going
Sorry, I get requests from like 4 different places. It's
wind
hectic.
in the morning helps me find my
I think that should be the order right there.
back in from the place where I have been. And Emily, I saw you last night by the river. I dreamed you were skipping little stones
Huge
across
observe.
the surface of the water, frowning at the angle where they were lost and slipped under forever in a mud cloud, mica spangled like the sky being breathing on a mirror. Anyhow, I sat by
Is that
your
how you spell
side
that?
by the water. You taught
That-
me the names of the stars overhead that I wrote down in my ledger. The more I knew of
top,
void
right?
of the
This one?
fire that
Okay.
propelled it to
Thank you.
thee. And the meteorites just what causes the light, and the meteors how it perceived. And the meteoroids are bones thrown from the void that lies quiet and offering to
Still
thee.
can't tug.
You came and lay a
Oh, fuck. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. I know you're a miss. I didn't know that was a whole fucking thing. I suppose I could have been more
Through
attention.
the windows wide and cried, amen, amen, amen.
Okay. There we go.
The whole world stopped to hear you howl.
If the stream doesn't get taken down, I will relaunch it.
And you looked down and saw now what was happening.
I don't think anybody in the history of like folk music has ever written songs like she does.
Though I have never known the way to board a man, so the muddy mouths of baboons and sows and the grouse and the horse in the hand, rope at the gate of the looming lake that was once a tidy pen. And the mail is late and the great estates are not lit from within. The talk in town becoming downright sickening. In due time we will see the far buttes lit by a flare. I've seen your bravery, and I will follow you there.
I really don't know how she manages to make all this work, but she does.
So healthy, gone healthy all of a sudden in search of a midwife who can help me, who can help me, help me find my way back in. And there are worries where I've been. And say in the lee of the bay, don't be
Am I familiar with some Brazilian music? I doubt it.
The troubles here where the tugboats shear the water from the water, flanked by furrows curling back like a match held up to a newspaper.
Noah, just for the record, you do see that it does say do not use Cash App.
They'll follow your lead by the letter, and I make this climb, and I'm not ashamed to say I knew you better. What they've seen is just a beam of your sun that vanishes.
Have I heard of the Lemon Twigs? Yes, I've heard of the Lemon Twigs.
Let us go, though we know it's a hopeless endeavor. The ties that bind, they are barbed and spined, and who does close forever? Though there is nothing would help me come to grips with a sky that is gaping and yawning. There is a song I woke with on my lips as you sailed your great ship towards the morning. Come on home, the poppies are all born knee-deep, I know. Blossoms all have fallen, and
Okay.
the pollen ruins
Wait.
the cloud.
Oh, God, not that. Okay, sorry. This one, probably. I would guess.
Butterflies and birds collide at hot, ungodly hours. And my clay-colored motherlessness rangelly recline. Come on home now, all my bones are dull, a rest with wine. Pa pointed out to me for the 100th time tonight. The way the lady
Random instrument to throw in there.
red bullet of light. Squint skyward and listen. Loving him, we move within his borders, just asterism in the stars set order.
Is the Old
We
Man
could stay
Dylan song
for a
reference? I don't think so.
Staring with our heads cocked in the broad daylight at this thing. Joy
This is-
landlocked.
Did I miss a song?
Bodies that don't keep, dumbstruck with the sweetness of being, till we don't be told take this and eat this. Told the meteorite is the source of the light, and the media is just what we see. And the meteoroid is a stone that's devoid of the fire that's propelled it to thee.
This is what made me
And the
question.
meteorite's just what causes the light, and the media's how it's perceived. And the meteoroid's a bomb thrown from the void that lies quiet and offering to thee.
Alrighty. That is Emily by Joanna Newsom. I've never actually gotten to talk about her or that song or that album before on this channel. I don't think I have, anyway. I love this song. This song is amazing. Honestly, like one of my favorite folk songs ever made. Genuinely. I'm feeling like a 10 on Emily. I think that song is incredible. I love her vocals. I love her the way her vocal delivery. I mean, everything about it is so like abstract and super unique, but she manages to find a way to make it work incredibly well. And the instrumental is absolutely gorgeous. I love the lyrics. I love the production. Honestly, just like everything about it, I think is amazing. That shit is gorgeous, and I love it. 10 out of 10. Alright. It insists upon itself. Well, it has a valid point to make. It's insistent. Alright. Next up we have whatever the fuck this is, which I mean, come on. That picture, I'm gonna fucking hate this. Okay.
Give me the beat and the mic, give me the freedom to write, give me the vision to see my demons and beat them at night, give me the pen and the pad, give me a couple of stands, give you a percentage, but I'm taking them all in the bag, give me definitive and unlimited amount of people loving me and call upon everybody who came before me and tell them to come and check me with whatever they smoking, man, I'm sick, but I think you know that already. You call me evil, but how would you know it unless you live it already? You think you're better, right? Cause nobody's seen what you've done in the dark, but if I put your life in this light, you would crumble and fight to survive or die, but bitch, I fucking knew that already. I ain't special, but I specialize in making you feel especially stupid for judging a human while you sit at home and the whole world can't watch what you're doing or follow and hate all your movements. I ain't complaining, but I know the people who do it are sicker than me, and I'm sick of the fights my losers. Yeah, you think you know me cause you double tap on a picture. I hate the fact that you judge me, it's driving me crazy, so when it's too deep I say fuck it and drown in some liquor. I write these verses in blood, I got chapters for dates and my heart is a
biblical scripture, and I ain't a prophet, but I can predict that you'll never catch happiness till you the picture. So please continue to laugh. If I'm a clown, you a circus act, but now rap it's in a surgeon's mask. Cause I place every syllable in a deliverable fashion from first to last, and cut back with a message that's hidden in melody, making them think and ask if I was the one on the table pushing, giving birth to rap. Maybe it was me. Maybe you like all my music, but don't really actually love me. Maybe you just want a picture. Maybe you just want to see me cause you need some money. Maybe you think that I'm happy. Maybe you think in reality liking my post is repairing a hole when it's actually shaking and cutting the soul right out of me. I think I'm sick. I feel a rush of emotion whenever I post up a pic. I got a problem. I'm in the studio rapping while this could've suck on my dick. She cut a hole in my heart, now I fill it with women who love me cause they think I'm rich. And if I be honest, I just was a bitch that I care, but I really do not give a shit. So what's your excuse? What helps you sleep? You leave a negative comment not knowing what you sow you will reap. I bet you smile when you post thinking you're hurting me, but you see the way the brain works, you become what you speak. I need peace, but y'all can offer that. I held my ground, I didn't sell my soul. I said fuck the fame, y'all can take that offer back. Fuck a shelf, you can't take me off the rack. All the fame is not worth the heart attack. You're insane, you're in pain, I can tell by what you're saying, but my bad. I forgot you were fragile. I forgot someone who doesn't even know me told you I'm an asshole. I forgot that I'm the villain. I forgot that I've always spread positivity, but you think I didn't. I forgot that hatred stems from people who hate their own existence. I forgot I'm better off alone. I forgot I care for everyone's happiness, but forget about my own. I forgot I spend every waking second on my phone. Come join my circus. I'm recruiting. I'm taking everyone who passes judgment, bitch, that's including everyone who thinks it's so amusing to put me down while I'm pursuing the keyboard warriors that live online behind the screen. That's just an illusion. Come join my circus, you fucking bricks. I'll fuck you till you love me, then pay you to do some tricks. I don't need a doctor, I need a bag of nails and bricks to lay down on the floor. So if you fail to land a flip, you can feel what I felt when you tried to come sink my ship. Let me explain, you all help me financially gain. I spend my money on mental health books and read them just to control all my pain. I don't wear clothes like boxes chain, and just like you, this chain is fake. I wear it to distract you from the blatant sadness written on my fucking face. What'd you expect? Did you think I was immune to what you were saying and didn't see all of the disrespect? Do you think I'm not human, have no feelings? Or maybe you think I'm fucking weak and now I'm pleading? Maybe you think I'm just too good and that I'm fucking cheating? Or maybe, just maybe, you're blind and the hate inside your heart clouds your eyes and your mind and your ears when I rhyme, even though we all know I'm one of the best of all time. Or maybe you're just a fucking bitch and I can't. Stop comparing me to people who are not in my league. Stop saying I don't believe in God just because you can't read. Stop making fake profiles so you can spam my feed. I'm not alone, I know there's millions out there just like me.
I mean, do I need to explain it? Is it required? I wish I had like a little animation that I could like press a button and just like a 0 would come up on the screen or something. I don't know. I really don't feel like I need to explain why I think that's a 0. I mean, you could just read the lyrics, and that's why it's a 0. That's all that it required. There was also the fact that the instrumental was boring as shit. And his little hijinks at the end there. Yeah. I'm just gonna move on to 0. I don't particularly have any interest in hearing people bitch about stuff that they could easily fix, but whatever. Okay, Son of Nyx by Hosier. That's a real edgy album cover right there. This is a big album, my goodness. Do I want to talk about the Packers QB situation? Do we have a quarterback situation? I mean, they're not gonna start Malik Willis over Jordan Love. They're never gonna do that. I'm also not saying that they should do that. I'm just saying they're not going to. It doesn't matter. They're both hurt. I know. Why did we have that tape recorder already? Oh, that's right. I was thinking there was something about that. You know, the intro to this was a lot better than this. Okay. I wasn't really expecting an instrumental there, but alright. I mean, that was... That was fine. I thought the opening of that was pretty cool. I mean, like, the second half was some orchestral stuff, and then some weird, like, sort of sound bites at the end there. 7, I guess. Maybe it's 7.5. All right. I mean, there was nothing there that was bad. He probably could have done something with that, but I mean, maybe he does on the rest of the album. I don't know, but what that was solid. Next we have Cold Irons Bound by Bob Dylan. Do I remember human reviews? Yes, I remember human reviews. I have never heard Bob Dylan production like this. This is really weird. He gave the Rain song a 3. Like the Rain song by Led Zeppelin, he gave it a 3. Like a 3 out of 10. Might have to have a chat with him about that. What did he give his reasons for giving the Rain song a 3? That's a very odd stance to take.
I'm beginning to hear voices, and there's no one around. I'm all used up, and the fields have turned round.
He thought the long instrumental break was boring. Well, that like instrumental break in that song is one of the most beautiful moments in music, in my opinion. What do I think of Temporary Secretary? Pretty stupid song.
I'm 20 miles out of town, cold eyes bound.
I'm sure a lot of people think Echoes is boring.
High and wide, can't see over to the other side. It's such a sad thing to see beauty decay. It's sadder still.
This one album of the year.
Why we look at you, and I'm out of control. Like the universe has swallowed me whole. I'm 20 miles out of
This beat out F sharp, A sharp, Infinity, OK Computer, Homogenic,